Yes.
Ibrahim Pala, 1 second. Jenny can modole ya for Ako Airport in Casamas. Yes, Casamas Airport also to the Sigansor.
Sigansor,
So they
yeah.
have regional flights. Menuka Malta, Sigansor, Ayesamba Dakar. So yes, they have flights every time. Yeah.
Ibrahim.
Father Abaraka Bake, Mbari Musukendo,
Yeah.
this Father Buddha Urokan, and Ngalong, comment
Yeah.
to the Melvin Tony Laje, the wonderful number of Urokan, so
Mhm.
Father Sister Ken Baba, Father Kata Diara Babake, Elim
Mhm.
Fali Daring, Molbeba Juve Lamu Meta, but
Ha.
Melvin Kalamina, Wallam Yindiko,
Mhm.
I sang Alon Neko, covering Inata for Ibota Senegal, Inata Alanata Ke, Furada, Tuba Banko Kang, Minara ke America.
Mhm.
At what point long nara jeko in fact ilafa cup to be part of the struggle because ngalo ko ito nara bo kono babakel inata do ko jama ki involved ko jama fanan kono kala mudan ni roke ya jambela tajrinde ma nyala na ba min kam banko kan gambenol la at what point lo inata realize ko look inte ngamira sign mbe falin dale ngala mol kam miliyaron ko katoke ka je ko banko bata mbe je pro ay laba ay ba
Kabirin mbota Senegal, nata Gambia. I remember Amnesty International wala intela ticket of ngojo purunga na America. Birin nata ning coach anim Musa Jeng anim banka. Ni wale dronka diamuno o time. So it will nata because ngalo ne tol benung birin benung Gambia fa ning coach nyon kanyo moile. So yenyi struggle la kumo fonye. But that time I was not comfortable because manhani fanan. It was very traumatizing. I wanted to take my time. Coach Nimbanka ni Musa Jeng, they were, talking to me, and I also saw what they were doing. So at some point, I decided to join them. But that time, it was Coach Musa Jeng, Banka, aning Sunkuto Ning, Felenia Tatola, Sohna Sala, aning Sohna Sala. Otumo itolem ni tole kanyomo, but Momam Force. I waited at my own time. Moment force, nobody pushed me to do anything. I took my own time. But in the what I was going after, musole menka foko wale problem ha fenkele mbole ni musole nyinke ni musole banka ni kwenye stop blaming this way kwenye nyuma fenke ikonye is Jammeh nko no it's these people, they're the ones that reported me ikonye no, it's not them, it's Jammeh, because I did not want to mention Jammeh's name until one day I decided to come up with a post and said, I am ready. I'm going to go all out. It was when I was ready. Mhm.
Fali, you want to go, but let me just make
No,
a
go
quick
ahead.
follow-up. Yes. At what expense, Fadu? Ngalo ne ko womu sacrifice balon wadi. Hanin told me alan ko mudin no the Gambian beje no ngari member ila bo wato Gambia. Nte bidaga no high school. I was pretty young, but being a story in London,
Mhm.
because imanke ito man nukung Gambia. But at what expense? You took a commitment, a lifetime commitment. Kaje ko Gambia fali weke. At sometimes at the expense ka mwele ko ka NIL ki America le ika phone call security agent kile. In fact, they go so to such extent ikata kamol harasi that lal to ke you live in diamond. But at what expense has that brought to you? Ita nila dimbaya mume in terms of terror struggle kono. Emotionally, physically, batanya di like.
Yeah, long already there were people that were in the fight already when I came. Like I said, Coach was there, Banka was there, Musajeng was there, Sohna Sala, Sol Mbenga, Otumo wolle benun karamba ture nyolu, nga wolle taraje. Ibe kelola andu ngajele tol, one thing ibukata no Gambia. So I know it will come with a big sacrifice. You would not be able to travel to Gambia. And also your friends will run away from you. Because what time or ninga fem post nung mobuka fem. Mol mahani. Because ni comment na post to that could get you in trouble. Ndingolu iwuluta janne. So birimbi na ni nata itole follow in sabanjang. Itole nata le juna nga mo koy dunta pleno na elie jindi. But the American embassy ko nyun musiti sinon leti. Because ngito la tolle bul embassy ni nko en dingol bi je ntakata. So itole nata lo dindingol la ko la fo e dundi pleno dindingol seita dindingol nata ya jang. So ngama ko jamila mo le jindi ko no nyulte jila nyun mang Gambian kayti fa suto. So e dindingol bula wolto len dindingol na te ngi tara jang bari it was worth it because there were people here already, many alonko, it was that they cannot travel to Gambia. That was it. They did not have friends. Ni more fata time, or you cannot even, your body could not even go to Gambia. Jammeh would not allow it. But like I said, there were people. So Nteka Diamoke Nung Nyameng, I made it about me. We didn't have to follow my understand. So Ntata Jammeh la suoto janante, I was saying ko Jammeh luma def, Jammeh luma def, ko ni sohna sale ko you did it. Don't make it about you. Now, when you talk, this is how you're going to say it. Say Gambia and the people, because I was new to a struggle. Man struggle along. So when you can't hold a nyama, then hold toleng, nata ufanam falling. So it often they did coach me, young coach them, and then they were in it already. So let me just go ahead and do it. Because now choice TJ, nita say no la. Because people in Dakar sa fele, you go young email ko jamme young naka phone call, lawyer do akwenye jamme ko yumurna. He is going to give you 1 million and everything is going to be over and you can go back to work. But also I got information three ministers came to the Senegalese government on that day. Iko puru yente murunti. So wotumo ntakombe seilale. Then Amnesty International you can live in Senegal, you don't have to go. But then I had someone in the Senegalese government who told me it is true that some ministers came today and we are told to hand you over to Gambia. Now is up to you. So okay, then let me proceed to the US. Waltole Amnesty na ticket ojo, but they came all the way to Senegal. And they also tried to talk to me to say, Jammeh wants me to go back and then everything will be okay.
Baraka bake Fatu. Lapa ke nyini ka mena. In terms of mol meni alon ko you will literal struggle kono because ngatara lonu struggle at that time, is a move number warring. Pa Nderry Mbaye on Gambia Echo Bejana. A lot of people were doing a lot to make sure that, the struggle for democracy in Gambia, I janjam. So how easy was it to be accepted or how difficult was it?
It was
because
tough. It was tough. It was very difficult, but that resistance was coming more from women, which is understandable because if somebody came and I was named the darling of the struggle, most people did not like it. But it was not like people like Sohna Sala and you'll know. It was people like, maybe the Fulangol on Siata Menuti Domanding, Menialo Yabino America Jang. It was a few of them, and of course, my good friend Fatu Camara. So they did not want me to be in it. They were like, oh, she was with Jammeh. Fatu Fatata Kanilaila, Kala Wango Jijaje, Aka Messi Jamadung. You go because Ntata no Kanilaile, and because I was with Jammeh, I cannot join the struggle. But then all the time, Coach Nyolu, Banka Nyolu, Musa Nyolu, they were fighting, saying, Allah Buddha, this struggle does not belong to anyone. So they did not want me to join. But what made my story different, and the reason why I became the darling of the struggle, was because I was there when Amadou Sane and others were beaten. So the other people in the struggle will say, oh, ngamwele ko Gambia nyine kije lila ndika lila ndika foine. I was there. So that changed the whole thing. Nintata State Department, Nintata White House official meeting wala ning coach lekata. It was me, Coach Banka, and ning Amadou Skatre Jane. I remember being killing ko kata White House they konga tolki. So those times Nintata nung ntebaka fo ngamo ko jemme kayine kenka fo nembijele. It happened in my presence.
Yes.
When they were beating Amadou, I was there. So then wonata call nying falling. Okay, nyimbenu jele nyi yalo ne nying is saying first-hand information. So aketa wale nyama, even though Tolia Bante, I never stopped because more tante.
Yeah.
More tante struggle. More na aim was and an objective was to make sure Jammeh so people can have peace.
But you can also understand why they were a little bit apprehensive in the sense that okay, you just left government. Is that a fair argument?
I don't think fananie moment sorong ye moment muta and they had to leave their kids there and run. I don't think that can be a game.
So
Kafoko maybe Jammeh afai na aninteni. It was just musolu, you know, until kianko yalo mbuka mulunja ya nka kele nga percent muso ni kita unyama ni muso dol fana yeje si kamfa isa amira fenneng foi kamera fa maybe nyinke ol men fo ka pustro gulo kono yale kamera muso kay ni ala yeso nyi nyandi na do etila life be ke kolen akatare kanyina lam fana ku ngosoto len kamira. So it was just ko motem bondi no laji because when I told Santa man sonte to lamoila because Britol Bina nobody invited them. They came at their own volition. I am a Gambian. Yes, I was working for Jammeh, but what happened in Usman Sonko's story? He was working with Maki when he was removed. He became resistant. He went after them. So that is normal. In more morality, you don't expect me to be clapping for you. No. Not everybody is like that. Nelson Mandela came out of prison. I am more balali, but I am not Nelson Mandela. I came out and I found out my people were fighting. And these are people that are very close to, up till today, I talk to them. Watu banker, coach, Musa, and I know what they were fighting. Nyabala. Dungaje lefana molbe mutare, molbe surrounding. 3 months, nte wale ke Jammeh na dokuala. 2011, 3 months. 2013, 3 months.
I know, I totally get it. Fatu, lapake nyininga amena, Ibrahim, just 1 minute, still on that theme of line of question. Because nkamu na fana mol kafoko. Okay. Niaje Fatu nara kafta struggle ani Jammeh kuyara. Tumando bare nani Jammeh man kuyabe no palaso. Maybe ntamoila. You know, but I can also understand circumstances lead to circumstances. Well, how do you respond to Molemen Kafoko if things were all one and the same, even with State House or whatever? Probably you would not have joined the struggle.
Yeah, but those people are supporting Sonko, and that's what happened in Sonko's case. It's just a human, more cool and what you know. Before Jammeh anything, so I was running my own business. I was doing the Fatu show. I was running iMedia company. I did not have to be here. Visa bembule valid visa, but so I had something to do. But this is a guy that just woke up one day and said, we don't want your face on the TV anymore. I've been working in the media since 1994. It's the only thing I know. So I don't want to see you there anymore. And then you push out. Of course, yes, I will fight. If I was in Gambia, maybe they're right, I would not fight, but I was running my business. They also got to know that. I never depended on Jammeh. School bang and own business run. I resigned from US Embassy when I was running my own business. Ambassador California, are you sure you want to do this? And I go, yes, I resigned. I resigned from GRTS. I went to US Embassy. After 3-4 years, I resigned from US Embassy. I set up my own business. So yes, they're right. Maybe if we did not have a problem and I was allowed to run my business, I would have stayed home. That's what I want to do. Everybody wants to stay in their hometown, right? You want to be there and work and make a difference, because that's where you make a difference. Here in America, what difference am I going to make that the Americans did not make? What? But maybe if I was in Gambia all this time, who knows? But at least my regret, because I was part of those who contributed. And this was not just me, it was collective. It was a lot of people. Even those who were in the Gambia, they contributed because they voted. So Mbelem, Amanke Baro Kilinti, Amankente Kilinti, Amankatul Kilinti. So my regret, but they could also be right.
So no, personally, Ibrahim, go on.